You'll have to forgive me. I've got a bit of a cold. You may have read in the papers or seen online or in the news recently how during the Brett Kavanaugh hearings, when he was nominated for the Supreme Court of the United States of America, that allegations had come up about him concerning sexual misconduct, and that the FBI was brought in to investigate, but that they had been directed by the Trump White House to direct all leads, all evidence to the White House, that anything that they received in terms of tips, they were supposed to forward directly to the White House. They weren't to investigate it any further or deal with it in any way. That the White House had interfered and interjected directly into the investigation, and that the White House directed the FBI in what they were to do in the investigation. And that this went against the normal course of the way things are supposed to go in the US, where there's a clear separation between the executive and the judicial and the legislative branches of government. Here in Canada right now, something similar is happening of great concern. The Conservative Party of Canada has put forward a motion through Parliament, through the House of Commons in Ottawa, that the government of Canada, the Liberal Party, be directed to forward documents concerning a possible scandal, a possible slush fund, to the RCMP. So basically, Parliament is directing an investigation by the RCMP. And this goes against the standard practice of things, where the RCMP, the police force, the National Police Force, the Royal Canadian Mounted Police, will investigate and have their own autonomy, their own independence to do their own investigation. Yet here is Parliament, our national legislative body, telling our national police force what to do and giving them evidence and saying, here's some documents we want you to look at and act on. This goes against the normal course of events and is quite dangerous for a number of reasons. First of all, it's unconstitutional. It goes against the Constitution of Canada. Second of all, if the RCMP finds something of value in these documents, they can't use it, because the normal course of events is that the RCMP, as the police force, would go through a process of obtaining a search warrant, of going before a judge and swearing before the judge, who is impartial, that they have enough cause to go and seize documents in the course of their investigation to prove a crime had been committed. And this had been suspended because Parliament has provided documents instead. And that's something that's completely different, completely awkward to the way things go normally. Thirdly, and most worrying, is that today Parliament may go after the Liberal Party government. But tomorrow, Parliament might decide to come after you or I and say, we want to investigate you and direct the police to investigate you. And that's quite a dangerous precedent to look at. And as Canadians, we should be quite concerned that Parliament is interfering with police investigations. And that's something that we should really, truly be concerned about.